I was on live last night on What's a Mortgage, and the question kept coming up. When is the best time to buy? We're going to talk about that next. Yes, that is the time-old age question that people keep asking. There's a lot of people sitting on the sidelines. There are people out there looking for homes, but the people who are sitting on the sidelines are having so many different reasons why, and I understand some of their mind frame, but I have to go over what is really important all next on Real Estate Daily. Welcome everyone. My name is Troy, and every day we go over the latest news in real estate, housing, and the mortgage markets. Now, before we jump into it, do me a favor, hit that like button right down below, click on it. Now, if you're a buyer out there and you're sitting on the sidelines, well, the worst you can do is sit around and wait, but the best you can do is go down below, click on my buyer's guide. It's in a link below. Click on it. You get I'll send it right directly out to you, and then you can turn around and figure out what the process is and make it much more smoother when you do get your home. So let's jump right into it. Let's go look at the first article here. This is from Housing Wire today. This just kind of puts the icing on the cake, if I want to call it. A record 82% of consumers reported that is a bad time to buy a home. Okay, so we're starting to see that. It says consumers' increased confidence regarding their personal financial situation is largely offset by the greater pessimism towards home buying conditions. Fannie Mae's home purchase sentiment index showed. So it is at close to all-time lows on when to buy a home. Come on, a record 82%. Well, let's go over a few other, I'm building a case here. Is it really a time to buy a home? So let's go over a second here. Kobesi letter. And I've been telling you guys, jump onto X, give them a follow, or Twitter, give them a follow. They have some of the best information out there. I did talk about this last night, but let's go over it again. This came out 5 minutes ago. It says auto loan and credit card interest rates just hit new record highs. Average interest rates, credit cards at 25%. Used cars are at 14%. New car loans, this is the average, okay? 9%, my Lord, that's crazy. Meanwhile, we have record levels of debt. Total household debt is 17 trillion. That's not even counting what the government shows at 32.7 trillion. And that just keeps going crazy. I mean, that's not even considering the debt that they have on a monthly basis. Auto loan debt is 1.6. Credit card is at 1 trillion, just past that mark. As we're going to see here. But the worst part, student loan debt hit a $1.6 trillion mark. So here's the credit card balances jump in the second quarter and are above 1 trillion for the first time. I'll just throw this out there. How does Bidenomics really working here? This is not, it's not even, that's a joke. Okay. All right, today also in CNBC, mortgage demand drops again after FHA loan interest rates hit a 21-year high. Well, 21 years ago, that was considered low, right? 7% was considered low because the years prior to that were all in double digits. Think about that. This is considered low. Today it's considered high. It's absolutely keeping so many people on the sidelines thinking that they can get a better deal. But let me tell you, is it the time to buy a home or not right now? What's a better time? So last night I got a lot of people saying, oh, well, when interest rates go down. Well, okay. Other people said, well, I just don't have enough down payment. Others saying, well, I'm waiting for a special program called the Dreamers Program. Well, I mean, so all these are accumulating and all these buyers keep going up and up and up. But I always go back to an age-old quote that always tells me when I should get into the stock market, or I should get into the cryptocurrencies, or when I should get into housing market, okay? And it's the same quote that people use, the smartest people use over and over, okay? It says, buy when there's blood in the streets. Okay, and the full quote is right here. Buy when there's blood in the streets, even if the blood is your own. Why? Because that's the bottom, guys. Those are indicators of the bottom. Buy when the blood's in the street. If you're sitting on the sidelines and you're waiting for a better moment, because that's what all you're really saying, you know, it doesn't matter if you're saying, well, I want interest rates to go down. Oh, I want a special program to show up. Guess what? A lot of other people are wanting that too. They're all sitting on the sidelines. Buy when there's blood in the streets. Let's break that down. Today, the average home price in Riverside County, let's just take Riverside County, is $650,000, right? There's a very limited inventory. So there's a lot of buyers sitting on the sidelines because Orange County, which is over $1 million, is unaffordable. LA County is at $850,000 medium home price. That's not affordable. But Riverside is more of a clean county. It has very nice areas in which people really think it's like Orange County or the nicer parts of LA County. Okay, sitting on the sidelines, right? Waiting. Okay. Would you rather buy a $650,000 house today with a 7.5% interest rate? Or would you rather buy a home in 12 months at $750,000 with a 6% interest rate? Okay? You need to think about that because that's what you're saying to yourself. I would rather pay more for a home with a lower interest rate than pay higher for a home with a higher interest rate. Okay? Think about that. Because can I change the price of my property? No, I can't. Once I sign that letter, sign that contract, that purchase contract, and then I close escrow, I can't change that. But what can I change? I can change the interest rates. Okay? I can change the interest rates. You guys are sitting here and some of you are sitting on the sidelines waiting. And I'll say this. The buyer's market is never come. It's always been a seller's market unless the house is all beat up. Okay? If they lower interest rates 1 point, we're going to have 10 to 20% of the amount of people come in the market, yet the sellers still will not be selling homes because a 2 and 3% interest rate is not going to get them the move up home. It's not going to. If interest rates go down 1.5 points, sellers still won't want to sell their homes. 2 and 3% interest rates. It's at 7 now. It goes down to 5. Goes down 2 points. They don't want to sell. They're not going to sell. Most of them, 99% that want to are not going to sell. When I took a survey a month ago, it was all in the 4% interest that they can tolerate. That was our tolerance. We are far from that. That rates have to cut in half. That has to be a black swan event. Think about it, a black swan event. Okay? When there's blood in the streets, that's when you buy. You don't buy when everyone says, oh, it's a good time to buy. Okay? When interest rates drop, you'll never get a home. Multiple offers, way over asking. Ain't gonna happen, guys. Ain't gonna happen. This is the case to buy today. You want to buy a home, contact me. I'm sold close to 1,000 homes. You know, I'm connected with all the best loan officers. I'm connected with What's a Mortgage. You know that I went on live last night. I go on live every single month with the largest influencer here in Southern California, Minwin. All right, let's jump right into it. Interest rates. Guys, we went down. Finally, we're under 7%. We went down a 1.3% at 6.98 for conventional. Look at FHA. Actually, we didn't go down. We went up. We also went up in FHA. We went down in the other ones. The market's steady. CPI numbers come out tomorrow. Everyone's kind of looking at that as what the Fed will do next month when they meet. I don't think those indicators, I think the Fed should have already been cutting. I think they're just trying to really wreck this. And then next year kind of do all the healing because the blue team that's in office right now needs to have some momentum coming because right now it's a complete mess up in DC. Complete mess. So, well, guys, thank you very much for joining me today. I really do appreciate it. I'm giving you the case. If you feel that this is not the time to buy, please put it down in the comments below. I want to hear your comments. I want to know if it is the right time for you think that you should buy or not. Okay? You guys take care, and I will see you tomorrow.